Hello and welcome to Haywire Gamers. It's Jonathan here for another Let's Play. This time we are going to go through Dawn of War. In fact, we're going to go through every single Dawn of War. We're going to go through Dawn of War, we're going to go through Winter Assault, Dark Crusade, even Soulstorm, and then we're going to go into Dawn of War 2 because, god damn it, it's 40k and it's about time. I've been holding off on it and it's about time I got started. Some of my favourite games as far as 40k goes, so yeah, we're going to get stuck into these and just play through every single one of them. At a later date, whenever I'm going on to the likes of Dark Crusade and Soulstorm, let me know what faction I should play as. But at the moment, we don't have a choice. So, the Blood Ravens are on the go. I did play through a mission just to see if I could get it to work. We are playing it on 1080p on this, which you normally can't get, but we downloaded and used the fix for it. So, that was kind of nice. We still need to get to start. Can't we restart this just? I don't think we can without restarting everything. So we'll just go into mission 1. Let's go. See what happens. What is happening with the world? I can see symbols for Imperial Guards on the planet's surface, and I can see the Blood Ravens are coming to save the Imperial Guard. Quite a common theme. Not that it should be, it just is a common theme. Like, look at those brave guardsmen there. Look at them fighting those orcs head on.
Hold the line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter!
These guardsmen dressed as the typical Cadians.
Cowards! You will fight, or you will die.
Well, I think they're going to die because there's not many left. And then you are next, because the orcs are right there. At least until the Blood Ravens arrive. Drop pods. There's the man himself. The one-day chapter master of the Blood Ravens. Is he in charge of the 5th Company? I can never remember. I think he's in charge of the 5th Company.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos
No,
of the
he's
Blood
not.
Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My
Maybe
lord,
it's Boreal who
forgive
was in
me.
charge of the 5th
We have
Company.
done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord, but the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep
Servitors.
coming until you or they are dead.
It doesn't really do much of a justice as far as scale goes in this for the Marines. I mean, he should have been towering over the Colonel there, like absolutely towering over him.
Let us destroy this alien filth!
But they look to be in about the same height. But that again, that's probably a model thing because they use human models for both Imperial Guard and Space Marine. Although they do look bulkier, obviously, because Space Marines are wearing their armour and whatnot. The good old Blood Ravens, a chapter that does not know its history. Is that built?
What a glorious day for a
I
battle.
want to zoom out more than this.
As
God
the
damn it.
stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently
Why are
being
you not letting
assembled.
me do anything? Oh,
We should proceed with
Maintain
caution until it is
attack
finished.
sure thing. And by proceed
Moving
with
out.
caution, I mean move the hell out and get everything that we
Direct us
can.
to the
Go!
enemy. Understood.
Collect that.
Praise the Emperor.
We are
My
the
idea of
Emperor's
caution is
chosen.
getting everything we can.
Praise the Emperor. Splendid. The stronghold is complete.
Brilliant.
We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base. We must start capturing strategic points. These 3 closest
See what I'm
strategic
already
points
doing?
will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
See how I'm already doing that? Gabriel, I'm ahead of you. Yes, as I say, Blood Ravens don't know
The
their own
first
history.
thing we need is a chapel barracks. That will allow us to call
God, damn
down
it.
more Space Marine squads. The Emperor protects.
I do know that, Gabriel. I know what I'm doing. See?
The area is secure.
Chapel Barracks is already here.
Mission
God damn it.
accomplished.
Excellent. This day the Chapel Barracks is finished. One for now you can build some more
Enemy is
Space Marine
attacking.
squads.
Direct us to the
Ugh,
enemy.
bloody enemy attacking. Where are you? Guys,
My faith
Deal
is
with
my
them.
shield.
yes, they don't know their own history. The Bloody Angels.
Awaiting orders.
Bloody Angels, Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Blood
sir.
Ravens. There are several different suggestions of who they come from.
With all
Do
due
they
haste.
come from
Yes, Lord.
the...
If we are to defeat
Bloody
these
Angels,
orcs, we
you
will
know.
need to call in some special weapons. We must
We'll
build
let
an
him finish
armory to
talking
get
again.
access to them.
What am I doing?
Build routine 721
Building a fucking armory.
initiated.
Yes, so as I say,
Yes,
there's a couple
Lord.
of suggestions. One being that they came from the Bloody Angels simply based off
Praise
the
the
fact that they
Emperor.
wear the red sort of armor.
Walk softly.
And they have the sort of
and carry
bird
a big
motif,
gun.
as in Bloody Angels, the wings and the likes. Several other ones I think there's as well out there which I wouldn't hold as much credence to. The Bloody Angel one I don't really hold that much credence to either, because except for the fact that they're down here like being deep thinkers right at this moment, capturing this base. You don't really see them suffering. They don't have any of the
Here to serve.
characteristics
As
that
you
you would get
wish.
on a Blood Angel
Defending
or
objective.
one of their successor
Well
chapters.
done.
There's no
We
red
have
thirst or
captured
anything like
several
that.
strategic
Initiated.
points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource.
I know.
Which we can use when we build squads and equipment.
Yes, like this.
Excellent.
At
The
your
armory
command.
is operational. The
Come on,
Space Marine
finish
squads
talking,
can now
Jesus.
upgrade their
Yes,
standard
most
bolters to
beneficent
flamers
one.
and heavy bolters.
Right, now they stopped interrupting again. Going by some of the lore and the likes, I personally like to think of the Blood Ravens having coming from the wonderful world of
We
the
must
Thousand
not
Sons
forget our power
and the
needs.
remnants of them.
Deployed.
Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
I want him to stop
stand
talking. I
ready.
really want him to stop talking so much so that I can
Fear
get on with
denies
this
faith.
and not be interrupted anymore.
Fear denies faith.
Yes,
Fear does
most
deny faith, sir.
beneficent one.
Yes, I think there are some real
Build
indications that
routine
would sort of
721
hint to the fact that they
initiated.
are
What's your order?
a successor chapter to the Thousand Sons. Being the, as far as we know,
Excellent.
only
The
successor
point is
chapter
now
to it and a
protected
loyalist
from
from
an orc
that.
retaliation. We should continue to
Direct
build
us to the
listening
enemy.
posts on all our captured
We
points.
don't really need to
Ever
build listening
vigilant.
points on all our captured points because we're going to be able to move out and just crush the orcs pretty fast.
Here to
Yeah,
serve.
being this is the tutorial. Yes, as I'm saying, I like to go along the
It
lines
is
of
time to
10
hunt
seconds of this
down
anyway.
the source of these orcs. They must have a base somewhere within the walls of this Imperial facility.
We know, god damn it.
Where?
We don't care. Yes, I base it off the fact that they are from the Thousand Sons simply because they have a large number of librarians. You know, they have that quite clear. We generate a lot of psychers in our chapter as opposed to the other chapters, and I don't think there's any of the first founding chapters out there with the exception of the
I
Thousand
await
Sons,
your
which
instructions.
had a ridiculous high number of psychers in it. You know, coming from Magnus's gene stock, they always had a lot of psychic potential in them, a lot of librarian potentials. The only thing is that they don't seem to be,
Initializing build protocol.
they don't seem to suffer the curse that the Thousand Sons had.
At your command.
This is where they were,
Orders
a
received.
lot of them were like turning
Orders
into like
received,
chaos spawn and
brother.
things.
Plasma generators will continue to produce
know.
power at a
God
constant
damn it.
rate. But there is a limit of
Yes,
how many
my
plasma
lord.
generators can be built per stronghold.
Yes, yes, yes.
I await
Listen
your
to the bollocks he's going to keep
instructions.
telling us. Yes, right, as I keep saying until he keeps interrupting me,
Initializing build
they don't seem to
protocol.
suffer from the... Who are we going to send? We're going to
What would
send
you
everybody.
like
Let's
to
go.
do?
Guys, come on.
Maintain attack
Go
formation.
and deal with this.
Onward
They don't suffer
to
from
glory.
the... Oh my god. Is it me? This sounds very loud to me. Hold on. It actually sounds really, really loud in my ears. I know it's not as loud for yourselves, but to me... It's just really, really freaking loud. I wish there was a master setting on that.
Moving out. Understood.
Right, that's still loud, but I don't think that's
The
as
Emperor
bad.
protects.
Yeah, that's okay. I think as long as he's not
Maintain
talking, we
attack
should be fine.
formation. Moving out.
Right, let's go.
None shall stop
Yeah,
us.
the
This day shall be a
Thousand
glorious
Sons
one
suffered
for the
from a lot of
Imperium.
corruption, which is why
We're under
Magnus
fire.
ended up losing his eye.
Look,
Basically, as part of a
an
deal
orc
with
camp.
Finch
And
to.
look
This is
there,
before he turned
a
traitor.
break in the spaceport's
For the
defensive
glory
wall.
of the
Although
They
again,
must have blasted
it's
their way in.
very
We must
debatable what
destroy
happens
this
and all of that at
orc
any
and
rate.
any others
But
these
before
foul
he
creatures may have constructed.
Did that there, the Thousand Sons, their gene seed was falling apart. There was a lot of degradation in it.
Cleanse.
and
Purge,
it was thanks
kill.
to his sacrifice of his eye that this all stopped. But then it started up again, and there was more of a
Excellent.
concern about
This
why is this
camp
happening.
has been destroyed.
It has been destroyed. There's a little concern then about why it was coming back again, and then eventually with the reason of Prospero, with Lehman Ross and all
Maintain
coming.
attack formation.
Those Imperial
Well, let's
guards
go help
look
them
like they
first.
could use some assistance. Come,
Yeah,
brothers,
following the raising of
make haste.
Prospero by Lehman
Prayers
Ross.
have been answered.
We'll
Here
look into
come the
that another
Space
time.
Marines.
He was sort of tricked into it by Horus, but he didn't like Magnus regardless. After that whole shenanigans happened, I can't remember the name of the guy, but I know there was one of the chapter guys from. This is West Still Legions, not an actual proper Marine chapter. One of
We
the
are the Imperial Guard.
chapters or
It
their
is time we
equivalent
started
within
acting
Thousand
like
Sons, who came after the evacuation, had visions and all about a red raven, blah blah blah, and all these things. And this is where you get a lot of the links to, oh, the Blood Ravens are actually a successor chapter to
Position secure. Heresy.
the
grows
Thousand
from
Sons, but
idleness.
they remained loyal. It's just friggin' awesome. I mean, I'm not going to deny that it is friggin' awesome the fact that they could be a successor chapter to the
Faith is our
Thousand
shield.
Sons. It's interesting the fact that you have a
Onward
so-called
to
traitor
glory.
legion who's ended up going to be
Orders received, brother.
Yes, loyal.
my lord.
although
Orders
again Magnus
received,
was sort of backed
brother.
into a corner when he had to turn. But regardless of
Maintain
that,
attack formation.
it would be interesting to know
Maintain
why,
attack
and I
formation.
do believe that theory,
Awaiting orders.
they come from the Thousand Sons. It'd be
Weapons at
interesting to know
ready.
why they
It is
do not
time.
suffer from the degradations
None
that
shall stop us.
the Thousand Sons suffered from,
Taking
which eventually
awaiting
resulted
orders.
in the rubric being used to stop them getting twisted and tainted.
Maintain attack
Obviously,
formation.
Thinch had already decided that's what he wanted anyway, because
Moving
Thinch
out.
is, like that and likes
Engaging
tricking
the
people into
enemy.
doing things, but interesting and nonetheless. It would explain why a lot of their lore is hidden. And I mean, they've always had a librarian up until Gabriel Angelos
Weapons
becomes
at
chapter
ready.
manager. It's
It is
always been a
time.
librarian, has been the head of their chapter,
Fear our
which is
wrath.
bizarre.
Orders received, brother. Initiating attack protocol 23.
I like 23. What's 23? Shoot the shit out of them? I believe so. In most things on this,
Stay vigilant.
in Dawn of War
brothers.
Society, I really, really do enjoy it
Orders
because it
received.
does give you a really nice feel of 40k. But bolters, that is not what a bolter does.
Maintain
These are
attack
machine
formation.
guns. These are running around with assault
Orders
rifles at the minute.
received,
Bolters are
brother.
not like that. Bolters are explosive,
Weapons at ready.
rocket-propelled
It is time.
rounds. You know, they should be hitting things and exploding, not just pew 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 pew. That looks cool. Don't get me wrong. This is like, oh, look at them firing so many shots. But again, that's not how a bolter works. Bolters are explosive rounds.
Initiating
And if one thing I
attack
could change,
protocol. Enemy is
it'd be that.
attacking.
A lot of the other weaponry and things and the way they're portrayed in game works absolutely
Engaging
grand.
the enemy.
But that's just one thing that could have been done a bit better. Oh, poor Gretchen.
Engaging the
Sorry,
enemy
dude. Oh, they've looted the tank.
for the glory of the Imperium.
See, this is why we need a las cannon. Anti-vehicle weapons, or better yet,
Weapons at ready. It is
some
time.
multi-meltas.
Onward to glory.
Beat a multi-melta.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Don't even remember if you can get multi-meltas in this or not. At least not in this earliest stage. Did I bring Gabriel Angelos with us? I don't think I did. He's sitting down here by himself, is he?
What would you have me do?
Probably come up and join the rest of your
Agreed.
guys who are up here fighting.
Awaiting orders. Maintain attack formation. Orders
I could say this is a
received,
nice simple
brother.
mission regardless because it's an early on
Engaging
one.
the enemy. Commencing attack.
So it is a simple matter of advancing, blowing things up and advancing, and I mean there's no pushback against the orcs attacking us. It's all us advancing, the orcs not moving or doing anything back at us. I must say I'm really looking forward to getting to Dark Crusade. Toy and Necrons. Marvellous.
Hold on,
Weapons at
men.
ready.
There's
It is
work to be
time.
done.
Evil Necrons.
Moving out.
I think in the Dark Crusade, is it
Orders
Thule,
received.
Davian Thule's in charge of
Stay
it?
vigilant.
I think he's the one who leads that one,
Stay vigilant. Under
if
fire.
memory serves. And
Commencing attack.
canon-wise, I believe he actually wins. Yeah, because I think it's Lucas Alexander, the Imperial Guard guy. Canon on Dark. I think canon in this is obviously Gabriel Angelos wins. Because you're only playing from one side. In Winter Assault, it's the Eldar decision, I think, that comes out trumps in the end because they talk about the Imperial Guard and all being
Moving out.
betrayed by them. And then
Orders
in
received,
Dark
brother.
Crusade, it's the Blood Angels are the winning
Onward
faction
to
again.
glory. Moving
So they come out as the head.
Onward to
And then in
glory.
the final one, I can't even remember the name. Is it Vance Stubbs? Is Vance Stubbs the guy in Soulstorm? It's the Imperial Guard are meant to win in Soulstorm. I know that much.
On alert, brothers.
Which
The
is fair
enemy
play to
must
them.
be nearby.
They have a lot of
Understood.
foes and they win.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Yes, including defeating Idric Boreal.
Take and hold.
Is there a reason this is still flashing, showing that there's something here? Because I mean, there shouldn't be. So I'm supposed to secure the spaceport and save the defense force as well as destroy the work camp. So we want to do our secondary objectives here as well.
Weapons at ready.
That'll be a
It
nice
is
thing to do.
time.
Come on, guys. Capture that.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh look, the orcs are here. We're not pushing up there until afterwards. I'm assuming this is the rescue the Imperial Guard dudes who aren't going to be here. They're way over to the side somewhere. You two.
Yes, my
Come on.
lord.
We'll send these two guys over
Maintain
here.
Attack formation.
2 squads should be more than
Maintain
enough to
attack
deal with anything,
formation.
especially when we can reinforce them. Cannot
Weapons at
reinforce, but we
ready.
can
It
reinforce.
is
They're only
time.
short one person.
Fear our wrath.
Plus, we're rocking
Moving
heavy
out.
bolters.
Onward
Basically, we have walking
to
out here with
glory.
Devastator squads right
What's
now.
your order? Understood. Position secure.
Yes, indeed. It is secure.
Understood.
Who is up here?
Attacking as ordered.
No, leave that Leman Russ alone. Tartarus Defense Force, so it's a PDF. It's Planetary Defense Force is who we're helping out here.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Cleanse. Purge.
Good on you, dude.
kill.
Well done.
Maintain
You
attack
report for all
formation.
them duties.
Fear our wrath.
That's getting up near the
Moving
end.
out.
We need to go and conquer
Objective
that.
acquired.
Take that, sirs. You
Yes, my lord.
go and
Maintain
take that
attack
for me,
formation.
please. So, the question becomes,
Weapons at ready.
where is
It
everybody
is
else?
time.
There's bound to be somebody down here that we haven't captured or
Beware the alien, the
saved.
mutant, the heretic.
I do. I'm very wary of the mutant,
For
the
the
alien, and the
glory
heretic.
of the Emperor.
Should be the Xenos. Xenos, not alien. Xenos.
At your
Say it
command.
like you're meant to be in the Imperium.
Onward to glory.
Letting people down when you don't say
Fear
that.
our wrath.
So what's happening here? You guys okay?
Hey, hey,
Praise the Emperor.
The Emperor? We
For
shall
the
praise him
glory
with
For
great
the
praise.
Emperor.
Wow. I just realised I put up my mouse sensitivity there.
We
Why
are
I'm
the
moving a bit
Emperor's chosen.
janky. How's everybody going? You're all fighting? You need help?
Kill.
Capture that. Help is on its way. You
We
two,
are the
come on.
Emperor's chosen.
You are.
Onward to glory. Fear our wrath.
Oh dear.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
Let's deal with these guys. So loads of chopper boys, and
Attacking as
I
ordered.
haven't come across any slugger boys yet. Daka! Bring me more Daka! Unlike these Imperial Guardsmen here, like, bring me some flashlights. I want the option to get my Imperial Guard autoguns.
Orders received, brother.
Come on. It's only fair that they actually give a chance to have autoguns instead of...
Maintain
Form
attack
up, men.
formation.
There's work
Orders
to be done.
received,
Damn right
brother.
there is.
Orders
They should have
received, brother.
autoguns
Weapons
instead.
at ready. It is time. For the Emperor. Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
Right, in all seriousness, why is this not letting... What is this wanting me to do here that it's not letting me do? You must capture all the strategic points in the battlefield to show your domination of an area. Right, even those owned currently by orcs. So we've got to capture all the points. So that's basically what it is. We just need to capture all the points. Did we capture all the points? Why did we not capture that point?
This day shall be a glorious
I'm pretty
one
sure I
for the
tasked somebody to
Imperium.
capture that point, and we haven't fucking done it. Can he capture a point? I don't
For
think
the
he can.
honor of the chapter.
Dudes,
Faith is our shield.
Gabriel Angelos is
Objective
letting everybody
walk
down.
softly
Go capture that point.
And carry a big gun.
If only Theodore Roosevelt had actually said that, it would have been so much
Orders
more
received.
awesome than carrying a big
Orders
stick.
received. Maintain attack formation.
Let's go.
Attacking as ordered.
Oh no, here they come! What are we going to do? Are they chopper boys? I don't even know anymore. We got to. Oh,
Onward
we have
to
charge of
glory.
Lehman Ross, which I didn't realize we
Weapons
did.
at ready. It is
Lehman
time.
Ross, you're nearly dead. You, dude, just stay there. Stay there. We don't. No.
Excellent.
We do not need your
This orc
assistance.
camp has been destroyed.
Direct us
We
to
do
the
not need your
enemy.
assistance. You sirs,
None
deal with
shall
that.
Stop us. Taking we are the Emperor's chosen.
Deal with that. Slugger boys. These are slugger boys. Yeah, because shooter boys. Slugger boys are the ones who get in fight, and I call them
Faith
chopper
is our
boys.
shield.
God damn it. Come on.
We'll crush the enemies of the
Let's
Imperium.
deal with this. If you do read a lot of the lore and anything behind this, you'll be seeing, I'm
Weapons at
sure,
ready.
Black Library
Attacking
have
is time.
it was the first one there. I Am Slaughter is out. It's part of a new series of books they're doing, all based on now the 32nd millennium. So it's literally after the Primarchs are all now gone, the Emperor's on his golden throne, the Imperium's doing well. It hasn't turned into crazy batshit Imperium of grim darkness, total grim darkness yet anyway. And humanity thinks it's doing really well, so much so that the Imperial Fist, and I'm assuming a lot of the chapters are feeling obsolete. It's like there's no more for them to do, and then all of a sudden that changes, and it's the orcs are now within striking distance of Earth instead of being out in the frontier.
Shall be a glorious one.
It's kind of awesome. It was actually a good book. I'm very much looking forward to the series, the rest of the series. Capture that. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. We'll see what exactly happens. Although it does look like it's something along the lines of the Eldar have led them, the orcs, to this sort of impasse of
The
attacking
Emperor
Earth.
protects.
The fact that they're also saying that there's a orc the size of a house, it's like he's the size of a hab block or hab unit, I think it was they said. I'm also certain they said a hab block, which would be freaking gigantic, so I'm assuming they just mean like a house. 32nd millennium version of a house. He's a big guy, big orc.
For the glory of the
yo, excuse me. The orcs are making me tired. Marvelous, we secured the spaceport. These guys are going to get in here. Deal with that. I have a funny feeling that Gabriel Angelos can just tank the hell out of that.
Awaiting orders.
They will know fear. They will also know heavy bolters. Look at that hail of fire. Nothing has a chance of surviving that.
Yes, my lord. Orders received, brother.
Go.
We stand ready for the glory of the
Go, my heavy bolters. There we go. Come on, Pylo guns. Deal with their little turret.
The enemy is attacking. Understood.
Deal with that.
We are the
Deal with
Emperor's
that.
chosen.
So we'll do one mission per video with this and fire our ways through it. So I'll try to sort of
We stand ready.
get 2 out a week
Stay vigilant,
as far as this
brother.
goes, as long with my Victoria 2 stuff that I'm getting out.
Excellent.
And
This
there's some other
orc camp
things that
has
I'm going to
been
be working on as well. I really do want to get
There,
back to finish
that's
off
the
Area
last of them.
Chronicles, but
Well done, Blood
just went out in the
Ravens.
middle of it.
Victory is ours.
And I need to keep getting out some more time, so I'm going to be kept busy. But you should see 2 of these a week. I'm going to keep just working through them. Yo, look! Is it Isidore? I believe his name is Isidore, isn't
I
it?
am honored to be in the
The
presence
librarian?
of a librarian. I wish to know how my men
look,
can
he
better
looks
serve
taller.
you. We shall wait for the captain to finish his
Maybe it
prayers.
was just a perspective thing with
I saw you stand against the orcs.
he's still
you
not tall
are a brave
enough.
man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I
I
mean,
shall strengthen their resolve, my lord. See that you do.
no,
or
he's
we
tall,
shall
but
do
he
it
doesn't look
for
tall
you.
enough, especially when he's in his armor. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're meant to be like
You have something
7
you
foot
wish to
tall,
say.
it's like 8 foot
Say
tall
it,
for a
Colonel.
Space Marine.
How
You're
did you
talking
know?
about the. Let him finish talking. I shouldn't be
Even
talking
without
over them.
my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak. Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child. Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord.
No,
my
he's too
Tartarus
small.
37th
He's definitely
Imperial
too
Guard
small.
Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Bum, bum, bum. So there we go. Mission 1 is now complete. We shall be back with Mission 2 next time. As I was saying, they're definitely... Proportions are wrong, though. Proportions are wrong. Telling you now. If you'd like to proceed to the next mission, otherwise click no. Well, we'll go back to the main menu because we are stopping here and we'll get on to the next mission afterwards. But the proportions are wrong with Gabriel Angelos. They're meant to be, like, as I say, 7 foot, 7 foot 10, whatever it is. They're like the height of a very, very tall baseball player. But they're also the build of the largest power lifter, strong man that you would come across. And then they've got a big massive sort of armor on them, around them, making them even bigger and scurrier looking. And then on top of that, people are going to get transhuman dread, because there's no reason that something that size and that big should move so fast. You know, to a normal human, their moving is ridiculous fast. So you get transhuman dread and you're like, what the fuck is that thing? That's not right. It's a human, but it's not right. But obviously it's a transhuman. He's an enhanced person who's been created into a marine and been changed and has multiple new organs, etc, 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 and everything done to it. But still, that's where it's lacking on this. It's I think the actual feel of how powerful a space marine could be and should be. You know, Rugaldorn said that, I can't remember the exact, was it give me 100 marines or give me 1,000 Imperial Guard, something like that. He had like as a 10-to-1 ratio of what a marine should be able to do against a normal human. I don't know, that feels kind of light to me. I think the marine should be more than that. Deal with the 110-man guard squad. It depends. I suppose it depends on tactical situation and everything. But hey, no need for us to ramble on, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. I have a habit of rambling, but what can you do, guys? Thank you very much for watching the very first episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you do want to see more. If you have an idea who you want me to play later on and whatnot for Dark Crusade Soulstorm, please let me know, and I will consider it, and I will play that person, place, race, faction, depending. Guys, see you real soon.